Good morning, everyone. Well, right before I started this video, I had a sneezing attack. So now I have a migraine and my eyes are watering. No makeup. This is it. This is what it is. So I'm going to try to get through this video as best I can, but I will probably have to stop and do this to my eyes every now and again because this is what happens when I get a migraine. It's horrible. So, yesterday, the snow did stop, finally. A neighbor came up and cleared out our driveway. We tried paying him. So grateful for that. He went down and did our disabled neighbor's driveway. So, what a great guy. What a great neighbor to have. So, that's done. My husband shoveled out the sidewalk where, I've been showing the shoveling and the inches and stuff. And when he did, he covered up the entrance to the igloo that I feed the stray cats in. So I had to get out there middle of the night with the bowls and dig a tunnel so that the cats could get in there. Something I'm going to do tonight for them is I'm going to grab one of these. Okay, so I used these yesterday. I put them in the toes of my boots in the afternoon, and these things are still warm. So what I'm going to do is go grab a second metal bowl, um, put it inside the first bowl, put the bowl on top of it, and then put their milk in it, and hopefully that'll keep it from freezing tonight. So these things have lots of uses. Um, what else are we going to do today? Okay, Kroger and JC ad review. I'm going to try to get through that if I can. I don't know if I can be. I don't know if I can look at a computer screen or not yet. And it's going to be a little later because I have to go out and do rounds, and everybody needs water and food and some cozying up. I know everybody's safe right now, but the sun is coming up and I have not been out there yet. So I feel like I'm not doing them a favor right now. So I'm going to try to get through this video. Already this morning, I pulled out blueberries, a salmon plank, some ground beef, and a pizza crust, a pizza dough that was in the freezer. So I'm trying to pull everything out. We're going to do some stuff with those today. Something I would like to film today is making homemade ice cream out of snow. We have plenty of it. Why not do it? Um, Funny story about homemade snow ice cream. When I was a kid, my grandmother would absolutely get so excited about it. I never questioned it. I never said anything like, well, we can go buy ice cream. Never said it to her because you could just see how excited she was every year when there was enough snow for her to get out her sugar, vanilla, and milk and stir it up in some snow and make ice cream. That it made her happy. So when I was a an activity director at a nursing home, when we would have big snows, I would do it for my residents and they would absolutely love it. Of course, I would go buy every freaking topping there was to make it a little better. Um, but I would get like strawberry, butterscotch, chocolate, whatever. We'd have fresh fruit we could put in it, sprinkles, whatever. I would have the whole snow ice cream assembly right there, and we'd be making homemade ice cream. And these old people absolutely loved it. So activity directors, if there's any activity directors out there and they're in a snow area, make some snow ice cream for your residents, and I guarantee they will smile while they're eating that simple thing you can do for them. That was also when beans would come in. People would bring me bushels of beans. I'd take them into work. I'd have them ladies and gentlemen sitting around. They'd be breaking beans, having a great old time, reminiscing. We'd have snacks. They'd be breaking beans, talking. Simple activities like that as an activity director made a world of difference to the residents. I mean, you can go play bingo 500 times in a year, but when it comes to sitting down and breaking beans once a year, that was great because what I would do is I would take all those broken beans and I'd go through them, check them, make sure everything was okay, and then I would make a big pot of homemade cooked green beans with ham and onions. And when they would come down, and I'd put potatoes in there, And I would feed them what they broke, and they absolutely loved it. Just a couple ideas that make their life better. And if you have an older person in your family, take a take a bowl of beans over and have them break them with you, and then bring over some beans and ham and taters for them. I mean, simple things make people's lives so much better. Now, with that being said, we need to get talking about what we need to get ready for this year. This year, economically, we are going to see a decline due to some of the things that are coming out as part of the new administration. Now, when you hear people say, well, he has to do this to make it better, that's not true. Don't let him get by with it. You do not have to destroy an economy to make it better. They have been trained that way, they have been told that way. That's what all of the MAGA influencers have told them, that this is how it has to be. You know, they made them fear a deep state, and they have put in the most open deep state that could possibly be into our government. So don't let them get by with that. Don't let them tell you that the economy has to get worse in order to get better, because right now the numbers aren't bad. I mean, right now we are top in the world, um, and that's going to change. So be prepared for that. If you are on the Affordable Care Act slash Obama plan, which some of them don't even know there's a, they think there's a difference between them, which there's not. Obamacare is the ACA. Check on your um, check on your status, check on your stuff, keep keep a record of what's going on with your medical insurance with the ACA or Obamacare. Um, if you are on Social Security disability, please get a status now. Make certain that everything is good. Make sure it is. Keep track of that. Very important. If you have veterans benefits, make certain that you know exactly what they are now and what's going to happen down the road. Keep track of that. Very important. If you are on SNAP, make certain that you are on top of that. Make sure that you don't miss anything. You do what you're supposed to do, and watch your status on your SNAP availability. Something else I'm going to say with that is, please shop very sensibly with your SNAP, and you can make it go a little further if you combine a Kroger kind of deals and weekly digitals and stuff, and then use your SNAP card after. You're going to bring down your usage of your SNAP card um, in half every single time you go. So you buy the meat that's on sale one week, the meat that's on sale the next week, the vegetables and fruits that are on sale this week, the vegetables and fruits that are on sale next week. So try to do it different with your SNAP, just in case it gets cut, so that you already have a plan in action, and you can kind of work it and learn it a little better and hone it in to where you can save a lot more money before you put your SNAP card in. It's already going to take away some of the savings. So very important. Vaccinations. Please get all of the vaccinations you can get. If your children are not up to date on their vaccinations, make certain that you get into their pediatric doctors now. Get all of their vaccinations they need, um, because that too can be an issue. Do not let people tell you that you should not vaccinate your children. Most of the children who are vaccinated have no issues, and none of the stuff that's been thrown out there about the polio vaccination or some of the other vaccinations is true. I've been through. I made certain that what was being said and then what was recorded, they don't match. So make sure you get all of your vaccinations. Make certain older folks get their upper respiratory type vaccinations, as well as shingles and so on and so forth. Get them all. Just look like a pin cushion. Remember the little tomatoes? My mom had a little tomato. It had a little strawberry hanging off of it. Our bulldog ate one of those. and survived. It wasn't easy on him, but he survived eating a pincushion like a tomato. He thought it was a ball. My English bulldog, Samson. He was so cool. Okay, wait a minute. Gotta wipe my eyes again. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna drink. I need to get outside. Um, if you are a first generation or you have your citizenship is brand new, make certain that you always have copies of your documentation on you at all times. Um, back in uh, so many years ago, there was a type of little folder that you could get that made everything super, super easy to see. I would do that or put them in Ziplocs. Just saying. Make sure you have all your paperwork up to date. Make sure all of your visas or whatever, you have copies of them. Keep them on you at all times. I also say give them to someone who is who is trustworthy, and you're like, man, if something happens, I'm calling you. You're my one person. You have this information. Get a hold of your local affiliates that take care of those things. I'm just saying. There are certain things that you're going to want to do, and you're not going to want people to lie to you. Okay. When they say, well, he has to take the economy down in order to make it back up, that's a lie. That's not true. They've been fed that. If they say, well, we have to do this in order to make this better, chances are it's what they've been told. Be careful out there. I got to go get out there. It is now daylight, and it's time to get these girls on the road to their day. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. We'll show you some stuff later. Bye.